Good morning, my friends. Welcome to our first of two live broadcasts. Last night, we started our October boot camp. And for all of you that were participating, the PowerPoint presentation that covered all the things that we want you to know about creating your profile on Facebook, LinkedIn, and Instagram is laid out for you here. It's in the process of being uploaded this morning. Now, we didn't go into everything, primarily because we wanted to jump in and help everybody with their profiles. We didn't get to everybody last night. So for those of you that have questions, please, now is the time. We talked about the new tactics and features of LinkedIn. We talked about Facebook, and we talked a little bit about Instagram. Then we went into the contents of the profile guide. We introduced some new things, but we spent a good deal of time logging into people's accounts and demonstrating exactly how to set up your profiles. We emphasize the importance of your picture. So it's all here for you. Some of this stuff we didn't get into primarily because I wanted to work with everybody that was participating. So this is going to be uploaded. This is going to be uploaded this morning. Now, for those of you that are registered, that participated, and for those of you that aren't registered yet, there's still time. While we're uploading the first session, Create Your Profile, you can actually review last month's September boot camp. So you can actually get started, get ahead of the class. Additionally, you have the Universal Profile Guide to step you through the process. Now, we're going to be available for all of you, obviously today, later at 1 o'clock today, and on Saturday at 11 o'clock to work with all of you and help you. Now, if you have any, for those of you that are in boot camp, if you have any questions, please type them in the chat window. Tiffany, I'll look at conversations after I've answered everybody's questions. I wouldn't count on it this morning. Might have a better chance of looking at it this afternoon. Okay, let me look in the chat window. All right. And Marvin, no, I do not have an affiliate program. Okay. So Roger's got, we talked last night, we talked about LinkedIn and Sales Navigator. And because Sales Navigator is actually a part of connecting with people, we didn't go into it last night. We're going to be going into it in depth on Tuesday. And for those of you that want details about Sales Navigator, you could actually review the September Bootcamp second session. And Bonnie says, I'd love to have you look at my profile. My burning question is I got married. My legal name is Bonnie McDonald. My new married name is Bonnie Dixon. Facebook made me use Bonnie McDonald. They're going to make you, you know, when it comes to verifying your name, as long as you have legal documentation, as long as you have legal documentation that shows what your name is and it matches what's on what's there, you're going to be able to use it. The image that you use, your driver's license or your passport, has got to match the name you're using on Facebook or LinkedIn. Marvin, am I still able to access Bootcamp? Marvin, you are able to access the Bootcamp that you registered for. So if you were in the September Bootcamp, or you were in the August Bootcamp or the July Bootcamp, you'll have access to that information. If you want the latest material, then yeah, you're going to have to register again to participate in the October Bootcamp because everything's different. All right, so let me pop over here. And we're talking about Sales Navigator. Now, Roger, before I jump into your account, see what happened, let me explain how you use Sales Navigator. You use Sales Navigator as an extra filter when you're looking to reach out and connect with people. So let's say, for example, you're looking for someone that is looking for opportunities that are trainers. And you use singular. So we hit the search button and we come up and we click people. And you can see there's 80,000 people on LinkedIn that are trainers. And what that means is somewhere on their profile, they have listed they're a trainer. So we got 80,000 here. And we can filter this down by location. We could say, show me all of the trainers in the United States. So now we have 1,700. Now, instead of scrolling down, this is the general search. And what we have to do before we reach out and connect with any of these people is we have to make sure that they are active. And the way you can do that is, number one, anybody that's got the LinkedIn icon, they're paying for it. Anybody that has the green, solid green donut, solid green dot or donut, they're online right now. You get 10 on a page. But to use Sales Navigator, we flip over right at the top from the first page. Now here, we had 1,700. Sales Navigator digs deeper. So there's 38,000 people. Now, what we have to do is we need to clean out so we wanted United States. These are all the filters. All right, so we have over here 38,000 people that have trainers. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're looking for an opportunity. Looking for opportunities, training. Now, what you can do with Sales Navigator to come down here to recent updates. And you have posted on LinkedIn in the last posted on LinkedIn. You turn that on. Now, all of these people posted on LinkedIn in the last 30 days. So we know all of these people are active. Now, what we have to do is we have to just scroll down. There's a personal trainer. And somewhere on their profile, it indicated that they are looking for an opportunity. Now, you do not contact people here. Sales Navigator is a filter. It is something that is outside of the general LinkedIn population. It's going in and it's pulling out people, but you don't contact people in here. Okay, so how do you contact people? What you do is, first and foremost, you bring up their profile. Now, you go over here to the three dots. You click on the three dots, and then you view their profile in regular LinkedIn. Now, according to her, she's hiring. So she's not looking for an opportunity. All right, but anything that we do here, we don't want to follow her. When you find somebody that's appropriate, you go over here, you click on the back door, more, and you would hit the connect button. Everything is done this way. If you contact people inside Sales Navigator, you click on this. What you're doing is they're going to give you a certain amount of in-mails that you could send. But all this does is it sends you a message. It sends them a message. And there's no opportunity for them to accept you as a connection. All right, so I'm going to pop out of here. I'm going to jump into your account. Okay, so let me Marvin, the program that I suggested was Sales Navigator. All right, so let me unmute Roger.
Okay.
Okay, so Roger, what explain to me what happened.
Well, I posted on 4 or 5 people, and then it said that you have to buy premium.
Well, first of all, okay, number one, it looks to me like you've already got premium. You've got Sales Navigator here.
Well, it wouldn't let me post anymore.
Okay, well, here, that's your team.
And to my knowledge, I didn't purchase premium, Max. So
No, you didn't purchase premium. You purchased Sales Navigator,
okay.
which has, frankly, better features. Okay, so what they're trying to do here is they're obviously they're trying to upsell you. But let's come back. Get rid of this. Now, explain to me what happened. You're on LinkedIn. And,
Right.
okay.
I saw some people were interested. I went down and looked at them and sent them a message.
So these are the people that you communicated with on LinkedIn yesterday. And these are the people that accepted the connection. These are people that you're talking to. Let me go over here. If we go over here to your network, we can go over here to look at your activity. So here you've got people that have sent you requests to connect. Let's see what you did here. Okay, so these are people here that you sent connection messages to. Actually, here it looks like you only sent 3. All right. So if we go over to your messages, so these are the messages that are attached to your account. This person can, because you changed your profile, this person congratulated you. So I'm not sure what you mean by, okay. So this is somebody that congratulating you because we changed your profile. So why don't you explain to me what you did? What are you talking about?
Well, I attempted to respond or send responses to their responses, and then I was
Okay,
able
stop,
to do like,
stop. Okay, so you wanted to message somebody in response to their response.
yeah,
Okay, so all of those would be here. Anybody that you wrote to. Okay. These were all yesterday. So this is somebody that you connected with the day before. Well, this one reached out to you. And she's trying to sell you something. Set up an appointment to talk. So I don't understand. Let me go over to Sales Navigator. Okay, now let's go over here and look at messages. Okay, so there are no messages here. So anybody that you attempted to connect with nothing was done over in Sales Navigator. So everything is here. So show me something that you did that you got a message that said you can't. This person's trying to sell you something. So,
well, after three or four reaching out, they said that you can't reach out anymore, that you've maximized and you have to get premium.
okay, so when you say reaching out to people, you did a search and you were reaching out to somebody from a search, or who were the people you were reaching out to? Go over here to your network. You're trying to reach out to any of these people that LinkedIn suggested? Who are you trying to reach out to?
I can't recall exactly how I got to who I was trying to reach out to. Sorry about that.
Okay, well, as long as you're reaching out to people in the
caller.
As long as you're reaching out to people in the regular LinkedIn, there should be no difficulty. So if we came up here and we did a search for looking
Unknown caller.
opportunity. And then we click on people. You have okay, so there's 1,510,000 people on LinkedIn that are looking for an opportunity that you have access to. All right, next, we could say, well, let's filter this down. Let's look for people in the United States. So that brings it down to 424,000. Let's filter it down a little more. Let's say we're looking for someone that is a dentist. I'm just using this as an example.
Mm-hmm.
So there are 290 people that are dentists.
Max, this menu where you're filtering down into the different categories
Mhm.
at the top, looking for opportunity, LinkedIn, that is, how do I get to that?
It's right at the top of your page.
Okay,
You have a space, it's blank. This is where you type in, looking for,
okay,
okay? So now we're looking
Yep.
for an opportunity, dentist. And let me do it from here. So what you would do, remember, we only want to connect with people that are active. Now, a general dentist looking for new opportunity. She has the open to work frame around her picture.
right,
We could scroll down here. You get 10 on a page. We got 29 pages.
Got it.
So let's take a look at the first one. You bring up her profile. This person's on your third level. Bring up her profile. Now, what we need to find out, only got 8 connections. How active is she? So 28 years. It's a dentist. Come down here. Just started to do this. She's doing this part-time. So we want to find out how active she is. We can go over here. So she posted something here, or she reposted this 3 weeks ago. So we know she's active. The other thing that LinkedIn has done is they've given us an opportunity to see her reactions. So we know she's active. So then we bring up her profile. And then we hit the connect button. We add a note. Nope, you gotta spell a name right.
I see that she's a fellow in the Academy of General Dentistry. That's what the FAGD is. So am I.
And then you put it the typical message that we send. LinkedIn has suggested several times that because of what you do, that we should be connected. And after looking at your profile, I would have to agree with them. So as I expand my network on LinkedIn, I look forward to making the connection. Warmly, Roger, and you send it. All right.
Right.
Now, make a stronger impression by adding a verification to your profile. Well, let's come over here and see what they're talking about. So here, you want to verify your identity. What they're starting to do, and what you have to do is you have to take your phone, your cell phone, take your camera, focus in on this, and then follow the instructions off of your mobile phone, and then pop your driver's license picture in there. Because you're using your name, you should have no trouble verifying your account. And this is something that all of you are going to have to do.
Wow.
We scroll down here a little bit, and now this person is online right now. All right, so now let's look at her. Or him. So we know he's active because he's online right now. We don't want to follow him. This is the back door. We click on more, hit the connect button, add a note. Pop in the rest of your note. Send it. And you could be doing, you can do up to easy 20 of these every day. You come back over here. The most important thing is that you're connecting with people
That are active.
that are active. So here's somebody that's a multi-office owner. You bring up his profile. Again, the question is, how active is it? We come down here. Activity. Show all of his posts. So he did something. So he did something a week ago. Now, it's not obvious that he's looking for an opportunity. But still, with your background and what he's done, there's some potential synergy. So we go over here, we're not going to save it in Sales Navigator. We're going to hit connect. Oops. Add a note. Pop in the rest. Now it looks like we got this in there twice, so we got to get rid of them. And you send it. So you're reaching out to people, and if we go back over to your network, sent. So today we sent 3 messages to people. This was somebody that you sent a message to yesterday. So these are all the people that you sent messages to yesterday.
What does the withdrawal mean?
If you decide that you want to take it back, in other words, if after a certain period of time, if they don't
Okay.
accept it, you come in here and you take it back. So these are people that you reached out to 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago. You come down here to the bottom 1 month ago, 4 months ago. And so what you do here is don't let them linger past 90 days. So this one you sent 4 months ago, hasn't responded, withdraw. Four months ago, withdraw. Keep it for 90 days and then withdraw. And that's basically how you're going to reach out. Now, in our next session, we're going to go into detail in connecting with people. So let me look here. Let me log out of your account. And we'll jump into Bonnie's. Password is. Okay, Bonnie, so it sent you a code. Tell me what it is. You can't tell me what it is because you don't have a microphone
Here
type.
we go. Here's the mute. I'm not seeing it coming in. It comes in on text. Oh, huh.
It
Weird.
went to your email.
Oh, to the email. Okay. Okay, 1 second here. Okay. Here it is, Max. 170901.
Okay. Okay, so you're not hiring.
No. I do LifeWave, so I wouldn't consider that hiring, would you?
That, no. Okay. So again, if you were gonna, okay, so what is the issue?
Oh, you kind of answered it. I'm in a tough spot because my legal name is Bonnie McDonald, but my married name's Bonnie Dixon, but it's not on my license. Long story. But I
So
put it that
what's-
way,
What's on your driver's license?
Bonnie McDonald.
Okay,
It was too expensive, Max. I had 2 passports and because I have dual citizenship and I had all these accounts, I said, I can't change everything. So I left it Bonnie McDonald on my legal stuff. But anyway, Facebook made me change it to Bonnie McDonald. Anyway, I don't know what to do.
okay, it's really simple. If Facebook made you change it,
Yeah.
you gotta change it, like it or not. Okay,
Okay.
if you want to build your business,
Okay.
it has to match.
All right.
All right, like, let's take a look at the,
That was an old married name. I don't like it. Anyway.
well, as I used to tell people a long time ago that didn't want to go to America Online to build their business
Yeah.
because they hated AOL.
Yeah.
I used to get over it.
Okay.
Okay, get over it. The bottom line is you got 990 million people
Okay.
on here to talk to. So like it or not, like I said, you have to
But
play.
I was just curious if there was anything else you noticed on my profile. I did try to take off all mention of MLM anywhere.
Take a look at it. All right, and let me, before we do that, let me look here. Let's look at Jason here. All right, so Jason, you haven't done it very much since. Let's see what else we got here. And we got Wanda here. All right, let's go back and look at. All right, well, one of the things you want to do is the first 4 lines in the about section
Okay,
is what people see.
all right.
So let me refresh this. Okay, so I have lived a life I love because I was a small-time girl. I.
Okay,
Okay, now I. Now it's okay if you're talking about yourself, but the thing is, if you're looking for people that you'd like to talk to about the potential for solving their problems,
okay,
what addresses that? Okay, what
Okay.
address? I love horses and animals. Big deal. I love gardening, dancing, and cooking. Big deal. This isn't a dating site. Now, this would be appropriate on Facebook, okay? But on LinkedIn, it's a professional network. So the way you have to describe yourself, it's in the scripts book. I'm sorry, it's in the profile guide. This is designed to let people know about yourself, but and you can have all of this stuff further down.
okay.
All right. I have had a
So in the profile book, I'll find a section that'll
yeah,
talk about the about
right,
section.
right. In the universal profile guide,
Okay,
if we open it up, about me examples, page 69. All right, and there's all kinds of examples in here. Now, the only thing is, LinkedIn has changed a bit. Okay, and so to a certain extent, this doesn't hurt you, but what we really want to do is put yourself out there. And in the beginning, we talk about what we can do for people.
okay.
All right. So let me look in the. All right, now. Again, as I mentioned at the beginning, in case you didn't catch it, every boot camp is different. LinkedIn has made tremendous number of changes, including verifying your profile. There are things that we introduced. I mean, I didn't log out, so I just have to find where I am logged in. Okay, so here, what LinkedIn has done is LinkedIn has added this new feature. Okay, and so here. You come down here to celebrations. We showed you some things that you can do. For example, Sheila is in boot camp. She added a new position on her profile. So this went out to all of the people that she's connected to with Kurt Gushik. We changed one thing in his profile. And that went out to everybody that he's connected with. He had 8 people react to it. One person made a comment. Eladio is a coaching student. Did the same thing with him. We changed one thing on his profile. He had 13 reactions and 2 comments, which is going to give him 15 opportunities to talk to people. Roger, here's yours. So since you posted this 2 days ago, you've had 11 reactions and 10 people made comments. That's 21 opportunities to talk to people if you want to talk to them. And that depends on who these people are. Caroline just started 2 days ago. She made this change. Changing your profile is one thing. You go over here, you use the birthday strategy. It's going to notify everybody that you're having a birthday. Same thing with work anniversaries. Make one change. Now, these are all opportunities to talk to people, period. That's what you're looking for. So last night we talked about here, LinkedIn summary, Facebook summary. Gave you all kinds of examples. And so at the end of the day, the bottom line is conversation. Jeanette was building a Jeunesse business. She owns a salon. Reached out, started connecting to other salon owners. She's signing up people left and right. Tiffany, why don't you let them linger past 90 days? You know, you could go maybe 4 months. Because LinkedIn judges how many lingering connection requests you have. You don't want to have too many. Everyone wants to know how I'm doing it. Signing someone up my business in Cambodia, who's bringing in 2 of her friends at the same time. Also have someone in South Africa, Germany. I also closed someone in the United States. Sign up 7 people in 1 week. This is the kind of activity that you all could be having. I enrolled in network marketing in Brazil within an hour of meeting them. Sheila could barely send email. And her story is pretty impressive. We have some examples. What has me so excited is my new person did her first post last night after signing up for boot camp, having videos for 1 day. 2 people responded to posts and she's taking them through the questions right now. One is practically begging to come into the business. Just had a good day. I signed up 3 people in 1 day. You are all heading down the exact same road. You all have the same opportunity to talk to people. All righty. let me. Now, I'll be back today at 1 o'clock. For another session, and we have another Ask Max session tomorrow. So at the end of the day, here's the bottom line. If you're not talking to 10 or 15 people every day about your business, you could be. And if you're not closing at least 1 or 2, well, you could be doing that. We're here to help you. Our goal is to help everybody in boot camp enroll 5 people before boot camp is over. And our goal is to help all of you experience the most productive 3 months of the year, October, November, and December. I'll see all of you in another session.